our little girls' night fun little call. And normally, like every time we get on these calls, we're always doing a crazy training, like learn how to do this, learn how to do that, learn how to do this, learn how to do that. And so I thought tonight we would take a more laid back approach. And that's why I told everybody, like, grab your food, grab your wine, grab your coffee, shake, water, whatever you want to grab. I actually just fixed myself a little, I say little, but it's kind of giant, glass of wine myself. I don't buy like the big bottles anymore because I end up just pouring them out. So I get like the little, you know what I'm talking about, like the little bottles, like the little twist bottles of wine, because I end up just like wasting them because I don't drink that much. But so anyways, I wanted to talk about the new year ahead. And the first thing I want to do is give you guys a few recognition before we move on. So I'm going to share my Facebook screen, and I want to talk about a little bit, let's see. Can you guys give me a thumbs up if you can see my Facebook? Awesome. Great. Let's see. Crap. My computer is acting weird. This is actually my school computer that I'm going to have to turn in since I officially resigned from my teaching job yesterday. I walked into that office like a boss. Like, I was kind of shaking, which is stupid because I do well with coaching, but it's kind of like giving up something that I literally put 4 years of undergrad, 2 years to get my master's, and was working on my PhD. You know, so it's kind of crazy to walk in there. And when I walked in there, the secretary was laughing because she's like, make sure when you sign out at the end of the year, we're going to need your computer, your iPad mini, and, you know, your laptop. And I was like, crap, like I'm going to have no electronics and I'm going to need a new computer. So if you know where I can get like a good computer, let me know. All right. So, hold on. Okay, let's see. Okay, so right here is where we welcome new coaches into our downline. So I wanted to give a couple of shout outs to Carrie Steelman for signing 2 coaches this week. Jill Wagner, she's not in our coach group, but she's actually on our right leg, which is under Michelle Katz's side, and under Heather Swin. Heather, you are on my right side. Yes. So when you see Jill Wagner adding coaches, she's actually adding coaches on that side too. So that benefits you guys. And myself, I think I added 3 coaches, but I'm seeing 2. So yay guys for that. And every week, I wanted to show you guys what this means. So I'm not sure if you guys know what weak leg volume, like what does that mean? Does anybody know? I'm going to go into teacher mode, but can anybody unmute themselves? Like, honestly, do you like have no idea what that means? Like, just raise your hand if you have no idea what that means when I post the weak leg volume. Or you guys all know what it means? Like, don't be scared. Okay. So the weak leg volume means is that you have, like I am building the right side pretty strong right now, who's ever over there. Carrie Steelman is on the other side. So if you're on my other side, which would be like Katie Gendron, or Katie Marie, I haven't been putting a lot of coaches over there, but you don't really need to worry about that because you have Carrie adding millions of coaches over there. So that's your strong side. So basically what this means is if you look at this, my cycling is way down. I'm in the 1,000 club, so I'm cycling at about 1,174 right now. Last year, I was around 2,000, so my cycling has fell off because you're going to have key players in your team, actually my people that were above me that stopped working the business hardcore. They weren't adding as many coaches, so I was kind of becoming the leader on that side, adding tons of coaches. And basically what that means is I have cycled 11 times, actually 22 times 18. So without any sales, whatever, 11, because I'm a diamond coach, so 11 times 18, no, it's not, it's 22 times 18. 22 times 18 is $396 of this week of residual income, plus I get all the different bonuses and stuff. So if you're looking to see how to make money in this business because you want to build your weak leg. Okay. And then when you add a spouse into the mix and a second business center, not only does your weak leg volume happen, but you can also double and triple dip. So I double dip off my second business center. So I multiply that by 2 and my husband plus sales plus all that stuff. So you really want to get on this board. So I wanted to give a shout out to Katie Gendron, a shout out. Heather Swindell, you cycled this week. Congratulations with that residual income. Basically, that means you've done nothing and you've made some money. So yay, not nothing, but you're kind of being compensated for working out and being an awesome leader. And maybe you didn't sell anything, but you get paid. So yes. Carrie Steelman, Jill Wagner. Let's see who else is. Let's see. And then we have Craig Schmidt. So that's pretty awesome to see your name on there. And then we have Success Club points. I don't know where they are on here, but I know off the top of my head that myself right now I have 16. We have, let me try to see if I can do this from memory, just from, I'm saying a lot, sorry. I'm working on that. From memory, I know I have 16. I know Carrie Steelman, I believe she has 12. Jamie is holding at 3 or 4. Jacqueline Finney, who is new to us, so say hey to Jacqueline, everyone. She has 2 points and assigned her first coach, so she's halfway to Emerald, so yay, awesome. We also have Shanice White, who is a new Emerald today. She is actually one of my sister's personally sponsored coaches, but I recruited her because she is on our right leg and kind of brought her to join us in our journey. And let's see, I know I'm leaving off a bunch of more people, but the people that are on the call right now, I also wanted to congratulate, what did you say?
I should have 1 or 2. I sold Shakeology and Paya.
You have 2. I think you have 2, and I think they actually gave you, I need to look at it later, but I think that they gave you a customer for being Emerald that bought Shakeology. So I need to check that because I saw another order under you unless you sold a challenge pack.
Lauren Kushark bought a bag of Shake.
Okay, so you have 2 points for that. And then, all right, so I wanted to congratulate Heather Swindell for starting a new job, getting out of her comfort zone, applying for a new job that she got. She rescued a cat, brought in a cat into her home, which is absolutely amazing. She's building a new house. And when I think about Heather, like it warms my heart because when I see her going forward every day, and you guys didn't know Heather when I first met Heather, but she has made leaps and bounds, and it's just such a huge inspiration. So I just wanted to give you a shout out. And I get really emotional because some of you guys have me emotional. And I absolutely love you, Heather. Is absolutely amazing for what you have accomplished. It's just amazing. And I wanted to give a shout out to Katie Marie, who is teaching Bonka classes, which I always say wrong, at her local gym. She is consistently working out, showing up every day, bringing guests to Super Saturday, which is amazing. You guys don't understand. Like, when I met Katie, she was like, I won't coach ever. I will never do your stinking stupid DVD workout. I'm not going to be a good coach, so stop messaging me. And I'm like, you will be a coach.
All right.
People love it.
My dog ran away.
Is that not so true, Katie? Oh, she went on mute again.
No. I'm just outside because my dog is outside. No, it's completely true. And I'm actually doing another certification this weekend.
Yay, congratulations. That's awesome.
I just subbed a women's on weight class tonight.
Wow.
I know, it's crazy because I never thought I would ever do any of this.
Exactly. That's awesome. And Katie's lost like over 100 and something pounds, right? Am I saying too much? Like 80 pounds?
75.
75. If you lose 75, you might as well lose 100.
Oh,
I mean, that's like the same. Like, that's amazing. And
my dog.
I wanted to give a huge shout out to Karen, because Karen is one of the biggest supporters that we have on our team. She's always encouraging, posting, cheering people along. Is such a amazing, intelligent, amazing woman that puts so much insight in all the posts. Like, I could say that I'm having the worst day, and or do anything. And Karen always lifts my spirit. So thank you, Karen. Is going to be on a call with me, myself and Michelle, I believe maybe next week or something. I see messages, and I'm sorry if I don't respond right away, but I know there's something going on with that. So hopefully we will get on a personal call next week. Danielle Pacey, who has signed one coach selling challenge packs left and right, going live, has an amazing selfie now with her camera up. So I'm loving seeing that every day and all your live videos. Jacqueline, who's doing amazing, getting out of her comfort zone. She has, those of you that don't know Jacqueline, it's JP Finn right here. She has a lot of people around her that are trying to drag her down, have tried to, I always tell her business. She's going to like not be my friend after this. But she has some people that have been trying to bring her down or make her feel that she doesn't measure up. And I really have noticed you being unapologetically you, posting, sharing, and really going hard in your fitness journey. So congratulations to Jacqueline. Kayla, my girl Kayla is amazing. You need to check Kayla Krim's Facebook page, because in South Carolina, we one day, like literally guys, it's been 20 degrees and the next day it's 75. I know you're like, I hate you because I live in upstate New York. Some of you guys do, because that's where I'm from. It's like negative 20. But like literally it was like 4 degrees the other day and now it's 75. So she made this post where she was like, this weather's got me like, you know, and she's got a scarf on, but then she has shorts and a winter hat.
She's wearing her vest.
It's hilarious. And I loved it. She is going really hard in her own fitness journey, has gone back to school to complete her degree, which is something that she always felt like she needed to complete. And the total confidence of doing that is amazing. Her son has some newfound different needs that he has been faced with, and she has a lot on her plate. And watching her every day, you know, guys, I may not comment on everything, and I'm really blessed for the growth of our team, but I can tell you I do see it, and I'm cheering you guys on and doing the best I can. Since the interest groups went away on Facebook, I had you guys in this little list. I'm kind of struggling with my paper and pencil because my kids steal my pencil and I don't know where anything is ever. So I'm doing the best I can, but I do see you guys. Shanice White is doing amazing. You guys don't know Shanice. She is in your downline. So really she helps us build volume, and she is an amazing coach that has joined our coach group and is technically part of our team, even though she's not personally sponsored by anybody in this group, but she's in our downline. She is doing the Ultimate Reset right now, which is like 20 million days of clean eating, drinking water, taking supplements. I've done it once, and I literally, after like 5 days, like wanted to crawl in a hole and die, because I work out, and I eat healthy, but I also will shove like 50 Goldfish, like Sour Patch Kids, in my face on the regular. So I'm not gonna lie, like probably once or twice a week, I'm like knee deep in ranch. So I don't know. I really commend you for doing this. It is very hard to do. She is adding, she's a new Emerald. She has 3 coaches. 2 weeks ago, she had no coaches, right? Pretty much no coaches. She is inviting, coming up with a schedule, making it happen. So major congratulations to Shanice for killing it. I know this is taking forever, and I'm sorry. And then Leanne, who is doing her coffee talk, which is awesome on Wednesdays. I love her coffee talk. It's just consistently on Wednesdays talking about just things that are going on in life. And she's a huge breath of fresh air, loves yoga, is a busy mom, working busy mom, I think he's 3. I don't know how old he is, but has a 3-year-old son and a 3. Hopefully your husband's probably like listening in, but I'm like a demanding husband. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know.
Okay.
He's probably like, what? How does she know? No, she never even mentions her husband. But she is like super busy, and we're always on calls together. We have a standing call on Wednesday. So just working through a lot of objections that she's getting from people, staying strong with that getting a million no's, and just trying to stay the course, reading personal development and moving forward. So I really think, guys, that we are developing an amazing, strong team of like sisterhood and like love and major growth that is moving forward here. If we were just going out to sell like wraps or fat burners, I think, you know what, we probably could sell some shit pretty fast, excuse my language, but are we going to build long-term depth in a business? Because when you have a shallow organization, guys, it means you just have like a couple people, you make like $20 and it's good and it's over. It's kind of like if you sell somebody a cake, they eat it and then it's gone. Okay. So what we're doing here is we're trying to instill in people those healthy eating tips, we're building those relationships, we're building a team, we're working out, and we're doing all these things. And like, I remember when I talked to Pat 2 years ago, he told me, he's like, if you just stay the course and you do this, it's all, you know, you keep being consistent and you invite people. And I thought to myself, honestly, guys, if you're sitting there right now and you're thinking that's like complete BS because that's never going to happen for me, I was sitting there and I was like, there has to be something wrong with me to show up every single day, post on my Facebook wall, work out every single day. It took me 7 months, guys, to sell my first challenge pack. I had no sales at all. I had nothing, and I showed up every single day. And eventually, as I worked on me, because when I first started, I didn't even realize it, but I was depressed. Now I realize it, but I would have never admitted it to you then. I always said, well, you know what, that girl, like, she doesn't get me. Like, she doesn't know my life. Like, I'm really busy and I have kids, and, you know, my marriage was actually falling apart on the side. So I had an excuse of that. And I said that really loud. My husband's going to be like, what? You told people. But, and there was all this stuff going on. So I always thought that that was like the reason. So I had to really start working on myself. I had to start reading personal development. And just because I'm reading Girl Boss, guys, doesn't mean you need to read Girl Boss. If you're feeling like it's hard for you to put yourself out there, or you're feeling like you need to build your confidence, or you're feeling like those things, those are the kind of books you need to be reading and helping yourself grow. So I started reading the Unapologetically You book, which is really awesome. That has a lot to do with like personal and self-growth. But I'm also reading a book right now called Sell or Be Sold, because I am sick of getting so many no's. So every time I get a no, I'm starting to research like what could I say better, or what could I do better? Because I'm becoming if you're in my Tough Love group, I'm doing this group right now, and I said I'm becoming a master ninja of knowing. I was kind of crazy the other morning. I was like, I'm becoming a ninja warrior of mastering, like, when people say no, like I write it down and then I like research. Like anytime somebody tells me no and they say why, I write it down on a piece of paper, and then I research in business books of how I could have better approached them and what I said to, you know, because most of the time they're saying no, not because they don't want to do it, maybe because I've approached them the wrong way, or I've invited them kind of weird or something like that. So I've really been like researching those things. So, you know, just working on those things where I really love Beachbody because I feel like it's different than any other thing out there, because it encourages you to read a book. It encourages you to work on you. It encourages you to do all of those things to where other businesses really wouldn't, you know? So that's really awesome. So I didn't know if you ever like thought about that. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was a dream board. Da-da-da. Okay. I know you're probably like, gag me with a spoon. When is this call over? Right? Okay. So this is my dream board, and I'm encouraging you to make a dream board. Now, some people would disagree with a dream board because they think it's like stupid or something. I don't know. But I like a dream board, and I think it's important. So, a couple of the things that I put on my dream board is I really, and I'm encouraging you guys to make a dream board. And if you can, I would like us to share those on next week's call. So that's kind of your homework. It doesn't have to be elaborate. It can be small. But I really would like you to make a dream board, because I actually hang this like right here So when I wake up in the morning, I have to have a talk with myself every morning, guys. Like I'm laying there in physical pain and I'm tired and I don't want to get up. Sometimes I even like get a tear because I'm tired. Like I don't want to get up. And I look at my little board and I'm like, you know, these are things that I want to do and I'm not going to be able to do them. And I know money's not everything, but I want to like give my kids like the best possible life and I want to be able to afford my choices. So I look at my stinking board and I get my butt out of bed, not because I want to work out, because I have hopes and dreams, right? I mean, working out's great, guys, but like seriously, come on. Like some days, like, ugh. Unless you guys just super love it, but I'm in a struggle like 80% of the time. But some of the things I put on my dream board is I would love to not be a teacher. And like, I don't want to dye my hair all colors, but I'd love to have like a couple strands that were like different, you know? Like, I think that'd be cool, but I can't do that because.
What's wrong with what?
You can't do that. I live in South Carolina. If I said like GD, which is GODDAM, I would be like fired. I live in the Bible Belt. But I mean, I'm from New York, so like, I'm kind of displaced. And then I always thought this girl was cute, not like that, but she's just like eating pizza, just kind of like, because she's kind of naked, but she's not showing anything. So I'm like, how fun would that be to get to the point where you could just like not where other people are around, but be on one of these fabulous trips and just like eat a huge freaking pizza and not even worry about what you're going to wear. So that's on there. And then I put travel, crystal chandelier, just like a lot of things like family, ocean, being able to see my family more, being able to travel. You know, when I first had kids, guys, and I was a teacher and my husband was starting out in his career at the law office he works at, like I couldn't even afford to go see my parents. Like I had 2 kids and there was like 2 years where I didn't even go home, you know, and I wasn't going to, like my dad, I mean, if I was like, Dad, I want to come home, he'd fly me home in a second. But when you're in your early 30s and you need to ask your dad to fly you places, it's kind of like you're admitting that you're like, you don't have any money. So it gets weird. So you'd rather just like make up excuses. So I was in that for a while. And I really want a bike. Like I don't have a bike. Do you guys have bikes? A bike? I don't have a bike. Like I want a bike.
I have a bike from Walmart.
If you ever want to buy me something, get me a bike. No. But just like all these like big things like travel, go to the beach, things like that. Quit my teaching job, which was a huge dream for me. I called my mom and I was like, I'm selling all my stuff. Or actually buying a house in like 10 months. We're moving. I'm going to sell all my stuff, buy a house, and quit my teaching job. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. She thought I was having like a midlife crisis. So I wanted to go around really quick and let me see what time it is. Okay. I wanted to go around really quick and I want you to tell me one of your dreams for the new year and how you're going to get there. Like how, like a business kind of dream and how you're going to get there. So my dream for the new year would be to be a 5-star diamond coach. Obviously I'm going to rank advance my second business center, my husband, and then like Heather, Jamie is going to get to diamond. Then there's 5. No, or Katie, but you're on the other side. So I don't put too much pressure on you yet. So my dream would be this year would be rank advancing to 5-star and, taking 2 days a week where I don't log into the computer at all. Like I don't even log into the computer at all. 2 days a week. I mean, there's 7 days. I could pick 2 days to like not be online. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to stay consistent. I'm going to stay true to myself. And I'm going to be unapologetically me because that's how it works better, right? So I'm going to start with Heather. And you can tell me what your dreams are. I guess it could be business or personal for the new year, like whatever your dream is. I mean, I can't say what your dream is and how you're going to get there.
Hey, so all that stuff you like listed off that's going on, like my whole world's been turned upside down. So like my main goal by the end of January is to have like some form of business hours set up in the evening, Monday through Friday, so I can actually sit down and do invites. So I'm in a cramped apartment with a husband that likes to chat. It's hard.
Once you stop talking back, they eventually stop talking. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's the thing.
Like, go ahead.
we end up talking and it turns into like good conversation, and then I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh, I
good.
gotta go to bed. I mean, it's good stuff, but yeah, and I want to be Diamond by Summit, but I have to like make those changes to make business hours to make time for this, and I'm going to do that by making some damn time for it.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. And like, and you just got to do it. Like, stop like thinking about it in your head and it's stressing you out, you know? Because that's what happens.
That part's kind of gone away a lot. To people about it, like, I don't stress and get anxious about it anymore. It's like I want to do it. I just have to find the freaking time to do it, because I think I can make it work from 7 to 8:30 in the evenings, but I have to get everything straightened out with this new kitty. And
That's awesome. Well, you can do it. You can do it. You can. And don't even do an hour. You don't even need to do an hour. Do 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Do 2 invites. Start with 2. You don't need to do 50. I'm doing 50 because I am freaking don't have another job now. Like, of course I got to do 50. Got a family. Like, I can't make $10.
I love my new job, though.
You know?
So if I had never met you, I would still be at my lowly 3-day-a-week job being abused and all this stuff there. And now I have this wonderful job and all of these great things and the most positive outlook on life that I don't know where the hell it came from, but it's here and I like it and I want it to stick around. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, you guys don't know, Heather and I, we pretty much saved each other's life. So we have a strong bond. Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Heather. Katie's like always like, Katie, what are you doing? Like walking around? Katie. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, my dog. She's crazy. She needs attention. And okay. Hi. Sorry. Yes, I'm always walking around playing with the dog during this time because I come home from him and she's like, feed me, love me, play with me. Dreams. Well, I've done a couple already. Like, I've been doing this BOCA certification forever, and I never actually thought I would ever actually get in front of a classroom and actually teach people. I just had the certification. But like, I've been teaching since December. And then this weekend, or tonight, I subbed for my friend Kelly for Women's on Weights class. And then this weekend, I'm doing a metabolic conditioning, like strength, like HIIT circuit training certification. So I never thought I would ever do any of these certifications. And I'm doing all kinds of certifications now. It's kind of crazy.
It's awesome.
And I brought a friend to Super Saturday. And I'm pretty sure by like the end of the month, she's going to be a discount coach. And then she'll see how cool we are and then want to do more with it.
Nice.
She's drinking Shakeology and she's a PiYo instructor. She is already like pretty much Beachbody anyway.
It's awesome. Being a fitness instructor is hard. I did it.
Yeah, so we'll see. And I don't know. I want to see Diamond by Summit, but you know, I suck at invites.
You suck at invites because you're not doing them.
I'm so bad.
But you started doing them. That's why I have you in Tough Love.
I know.
But
yes.
You know what, Katie? We all, there's no race. There's no like, it's not a race. And you've grown so much, and it's not about like, you can be a successful Beachbody coach and you don't have to have diamonds or stars or any of this stuff. That doesn't make you successful. Like, you can have all the star diamonds and all that stuff, but you know, like if you're empty, like you got to fill yourself up first and then, you know, like move to be able to help others. I really believe in that. So like, don't get yourself down. Like, you don't suck at invites. You're good at invites. You're starting to do them. You're coming out of your shell, and like, you need to be proud of that. So don't second guess yourself, because you know, girl, I will tell you.
I just think it's really weird because in person, I'm completely fine. I will talk to anybody, but through text, I feel like I'm like Plenty of Fish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plenty of Fish for Beachbody.
I always tell people that too. I'm like, and if this is super weird because you don't know me, like, we could just talk on the phone. And they were like, okay. But it took me like a year and a half. I mean, I got to a star diamond rank with never talking to anybody on the phone because I was super creeped out by it.
No, I can talk to people on the phone. I'll talk to people on the phone.
Yeah. So just do that. Like you could totally do that.
Strangers.
All
just
right.
go through the white pages.
All right. We have 7 minutes, so I'm going to give you the axe. All right. Kayla. I sneak attacked you. You were at the bottom. Oh, wait. Let me get you off mute. I'm sorry. We'll have to speed it up, though. I talked too long. We only have a couple minutes.
Okay, going so fast. By the end of the year, I want to have 5 people that know how to sponsor people.
Nice. How are you going to do that, Kayla?
I'm going to learn how to sponsor people.
Okay.
And then I'm going to show up, be consistent, follow the vital behaviors. I'm going to invite every day, go for no, read personal development. So
Nice.
plan.
Nice. And just start inviting people, guys. Like, I'm like, hey, how's it been? This is what I do. Like, it's so awkward. I'm like, hey, how's it been going? Like, super cute picture of your dog today on your Facebook wall. I don't know if you ever considered doing what I'm doing, but I'm starting a coach internship on the 14th. Would you like me to add you? Like, I'm not coming up with like a cool sentence. Like, it's kind of just like that. And then they say yeah because they don't want to say no, because most people don't want to say no because they feel bad. And then they join it and then they still say no. But I add like 10 and 1 joins. So it's kind of how it goes. So awesome, Kayla. Jacqueline. Let me get you off mute.
There we go. I got it.
You got
Can't figure this thing out. I don't know. Getting more people. I want to get to Emerald soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And how are you going to get there?
Well, my mom wants to sign up, so that's a start.
Well, there you go. Your husband's on the other side.
No, I really want to build this. So for those of you that don't know, I'll be really quick, but I'm a nanny of 3 kids, and I take my son, my 11-month-old son with me. And I want to get to the point where I can actually like back down and not have to worry about I have an X amount of hours that I have to have every week with them. So I want to be able to build. I need to write it down on paper.
Yeah. You need to write it on paper and you need to make a board, because when you write it down and you really like, that family's working for guys. She like pretty much is raising this other family's kids. And it's a great job, but it's tiring. It's long hours, and like you could totally do this. You're on a strong team, and like, I'm rooting for you. And like we've been working a lot one-on-one. She lives in my neighborhood, so we can definitely you can definitely do it. And you've made amazing gains in the past few weeks. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Karen.
I'm a little slow out the gate. I am one of those perfectionists that like wants to learn everything first, so I know what to say to people. So I watched like a million videos, 5-star diamonds and all that, and 3-star diamonds, and I don't know, just watching everybody's posts. I don't know how you guys keep up with all the notifications.
I don't. I ignore them.
Yeah.
It stresses me out. I can't take it, so I go to I go in the groups and I just look what's going on in the group, and then I comment. I go into the group. I don't look at the notifications.
Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah.
But so I need to get on the ball and get inviting.
Yeah.
I think I had some injuries, so I'm working to get through the programs first. I used to be an athlete, and so I need to get back. I want to get back. That's my goal, is to get back to a physical state where I can be inspiring to others and, get through the programs, and that's that.
Yeah. I think that's great. And thanks for sharing that. And I don't always want you guys to think like I listen and then I like think of something to like say it like against or whatever. But the biggest thing that I ever learned, I remember Sean T told me, he was like, knowledge isn't power, action is power. And the journey is like now. I remember when he said that in one of his seminars, Like I didn't personally build this whole thing when I was super fit or knew what I was doing. I know what I'm doing now, but I didn't know what I was doing when I did it, which is totally weird. Does that make sense? I just did it. And don't self-doubt yourself. You're amazing. I know that it's always hard to our own, like I have a poor self-awareness. I have a terrible self-awareness. But you're doing really good, and I think you just need to go for it. I really think you just need to go for it. So just keep going and let us know what you need help with.
Thanks. Can I just shout out one real quick thing too?
Yeah.
Lena is so zen. If you're ever stressed out, it's great to listen to her coffee shop and just get in there with her yoga and stuff. She's really good.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, lady.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely going to get on that. All right. So Lena, I know it's going to cut us off. I'm super sorry. Lena, and then I always call her Leanne. She's probably like, you doesn't even know my name, right?
No, it's okay.
So Lena, you want to go ahead?
Sure. I just, I think one of my goals is I just want to sell a challenge pack. That's like one of my biggest things right now is if I could just get that one person to say yes. I think I'll be like the happiest person in the world.
Like you need a
and
confidence
after
booster.
that, I just want to be emerald. Like I wouldn't mind going emerald either.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll get there. It's like sometimes you just need that like confidence booster. Like in December, I literally invited like 2,000 people and like no one said yes because it was like the worst month of the fitness quarter. I just needed that confidence booster. So you'll get it, you're going to do it. So I'm cheering for you. You're definitely going to do it.
I'm trying to be more consistent. So I think that's going to help me out. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
I'm going to, I need to start stepping out on my Facebook, my personal Facebook page more.
You're flying, Mommy.
Yes.
That's one of my big goals. I don't know. Okay. I just want to make sure I can still hear you.
No,
Sorry, you can't see. There we are.
You're good. If it clicks us off, guys, if you can click right back on.
And I want to get on these calls more. That's another thing.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm happy that
I can't hear you.
It's okay. I'm happy you're on. This is your first one I've really seen you on our Thursday night call. So I welcome you.